Now I'm here with the fabulous Laura Wells. We're shooting today for Beauticate, and Laura, you are a science communicator, a model, marine biologist, and you work a lot in climate change and ocean conservation. So I thought you would be the perfect person to school us in how we can lighten our beauty footprint. Beauty, obviously the cosmetics industry is one of the worst offenders when it comes to plastics and a lot of plant life as well, ocean life. So please tell us what are some of your tips and how we can navigate this space.
Yeah, I've been on a journey through my modelling career and learning around marine conservation and putting my heart and soul into protecting what I really love, and I've learnt a lot along the way. So I like to be solutions focused and give people tips that they can do every single day to make the world around us a better place, and also great for their health as well. So
wonderful mission.
Yeah, yes. Some of the things that I really love are beauty products that are package free.
Yeah.
One of the big things, as you said, is plastic pollution. What I have here is a whole bunch of plastic that was actually collected straight off a beach in Hawaii. I literally had this and scooped it up. Everything kind of looked like shells from a distance, but it's all pieces of microplastic.
Wow.
So things
That's
that
phenomenal.
are in here. Yeah, it's actually really scary when you start to see things like this. Like, these tiny little pieces, they've broken down over time, and some of these could have been containers used for beauty products as well. We do find a lot of that on the beaches.
And they get in the stomachs of the birds, don't they? And the fish. And
everything. Anything that's in the ocean or using the ocean for consumption end up ingesting microplastics. And then what's found now is there's been a lot of research done on humans actually ingesting plastics through the marine life that we consume as well.
So, and then it's microscopic too. There's all the tiny plastics, like there's the buffing beads in our face wash, but then there's also even smaller, isn't there?
Yeah, so they're microplastics. Microplastics are anything that are under 5 millimeters, and then there's nanoplastics. And nanoplastics are really scary because we can't see them with the naked eye, and they can be things like microfibers off our clothes.
Wow.
So it's absolutely everywhere.
Gosh. So what can we do?
Well, there's lots of great things we can do to really make a difference about our plastic footprint, and also the plastic that ends up in our ocean or our environments. And so one of the things I love are beauty brands that are package free. Ethique.
They call it Naked, don't they?
Yeah.
Or Lush do, I think.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Ethique is one of my favourite brands. I use their shampoos, deodorants, body washes, everything. And it comes as a solid bar, and the packaging is all compostable. So you can put this package directly in your home compost bin.
Perfect.
And then this one here is a body wash.
Okay.
So it's really easy to use.
That's
and
easy.
Nothing.
But what about the shampoo bars? How do you use those?
Yeah, they're incredible. I really love the good shampoo bars.
It smells so good. It's mint.
Yeah, and it's all
Lavender
natural.
and peppermint.
It's all natural. So there's nothing in there that's harmful to yourself or to the environment either.
And you've got the cute little holder. Oh, here it is.
Yeah. So my shampoo and conditioner, I have a holder for each. So it just sits in the shower like this, so it's all protected.
Amazing.
You literally wet your hair, run it through your hair a few times. It lathers up and it smells delicious. My hair has never really been healthier. It's great.
Beautiful hair.
Yeah, so I love Ethique for the fact that they're just package free, and everything is about human health and environmental health.
So important.
Yeah.
Quickly back to the composting. Now, how do you know, because a lot of packaging says compostable, but then there's, as far as I know, there's home compost and then there's like industrial composting.
Exactly.
So how do you know what to do? And, I guess you have to find out from your council if they collect compostables in the greens bin.
Yeah, it's really difficult to navigate the waters as a consumer because the labelling isn't succinct and it's not across the board.
Right.
So you do have to do a little bit of research, but most things will say, it is home compostable. If it is, things like our disposable coffee cups that you get from a takeaway store, they're not home compostable, even if they say compostable on it. So they need to go to an industrial.
They should label it.
I know, it becomes a little bit of greenwashing and then obviously very confusing for everyone.
And what about, when you're recycling, I know when I try to recycle my bottles, I get a lot of beauty products, and it's really, really stressing me out now. Like once you become aware of it and you start clocking it, you're like, what do I do with this? And you have to separate the componentry, the pumps, the springs, it's just you can't even recycle half that stuff.
Yeah, to be a good citizen, it can be really difficult sometimes, and take the burden on. So other things that I do, I try to buy products, if I am buying a product, with a container, like a plastic container that does say it's recyclable. So it has on the back, and it's also made out of 100% recycled content.
Right.
So it's not virgin plastic. This is plastic that's already been used in another product
so
before.
You can send it back into the cycle.
Yeah, exactly. So it becomes a closed loop system, and reducing our virgin plastic footprint is really great because it's reducing our emissions in terms of climate change as well. So this one here, it tells you on the back that it's 100% recycled bottle, and it is 100% recyclable too. So you'll be able to pop that into your home recycling bin.
Good on you, Garnier.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job on their sustainability products going through for the next 5 years. It's really amazing what they're doing.
That is good.
Yeah,
that is good. So many brands are socially finally getting a conscience and actually doing, but there is also, of course, a lot of greenwashing out there, so it's being aware of.
It's taking off those blinkers and understanding your footprint and your place in the world around you, and understanding that you have the power to make the decisions and to actually make your place a lot healthier. So being aware of that and being educated is probably the first most component that you need to take the step forward to making a difference.
And that's where you come in. That's great. So what are some of the other things that you've found that you just love?
Yeah, well, sunscreen is another big one. I spend a lot of time outside, obviously in the ocean and adventuring, and to keep my skin healthy, sunscreen is my number one product, obviously. But there are a lot of issues with sunscreens around reef systems in our oceans being detrimental because of the harmful chemical components in them. So I have found an amazing brand from Victoria. So it's all Australian made, and it's plastic free. It's in a tin.
Love it.
And it's reef safe, sun safe.
Developed by marine biologists, you were
Exactly,
saying?
yeah. So two marine biologists actually developed this because they wanted to keep their playground healthy.
Beautiful.
So it's great for the reef, it's great for your body, there's no harmful chemicals in it, and it actually works, and I use this every day. So that's Sunbutter's sunscreen.
I love it, and I love the packaging too.
Yeah.
And I love the fluff.
Yeah, so another one, the makeup that I use, I've been using Fluff, and this is great because it's refillable.
That's so cool.
So
and something you keep and treasure as well.
And it's it's got a nice weight to it, and it's pretty and it's easy to use. So
amazing.
and reducing my waste.
So are there any other tips that we can just do at home? If just changes we can make to our beauty routine, more awareness.
Yeah, I think it's definitely moving away from the microbeads and the microplastics. Having a look at what the ingredients are in your beauty products is really important, because it's not just about the environment, it's also about your skin and your health. Putting plastic into yourself is not healthy at all.
So what are the warning signs you're looking for? How do you know if something's got those bad chemicals?
It's quite hard, but I would definitely recommend going onto websites of cosmetic companies, looking at their environmental and sustainability policies, just having a quick look. It can be hard to navigate those waters, but if they do have a genuine purpose and genuine values around
How do you spot the greenwashing?
Well, I think it's looking at the brand overall, looking at their products. If they've just got one product that is supposedly environmentally friendly, but everything else is detrimental, then it's probably not embedded into their core values that they are sustainably and ethically produced. It's doing a bit of research, talk to people, go onto blogs, and really understand that you have the power to make a difference for yourself and for the environment and for the future, because we vote with our wallets. Not buying something that's harmful is great, but educating that company and saying, hey, I love your brand, but I would love to see you do X, Y, Z, educate them, because that's how they will change.
That's good. Yeah, we have to be the people pushing, actually making a difference. Show me your jewellery just quickly. I just love this.
So a great woman in Queensland has been making some jewellery out of plastic waste that she finds on the beach.
Something that's so horrible is turning into something
and it's quite beautiful.
It looks really cool.
It's a great conversation starter with people. This one's full of microplastics.
Amazing.
And this one is ghost net. So it's a fishing net that's been washed up in the beach, and
is that the really evil netting that's doing a lot of damage?
So ghost nets are when fishing companies have a net and it gets lost or abandoned in the ocean. A lot of animals end up entangled in it.
Awful. Well, I absolutely love what you're doing, and I think it's a really powerful mission and journey that you're on, so thank you. And thank you for the tips. I hope you guys have got some great tips to take home, and together we can make a difference.
Absolutely.
Thank you.